What's up, everyone? This is your girl T from T's Corner. And I know this is like a really funky angle, but I'm driving and trying to abide by the law, so I'm not holding the phone. But I want to talk. I feel like talking, so let's talk. My topic for T's Corner today is crazy baby mamas. Now, I'm sure, 100% sure, because he said it before, that my son's father considers me majority of the time to be a crazy baby mama. Reality is that is the truth, but for different reasons than he would say. I'm very crazy and go from 0 to 100 with no problem, no cut cards, and will straight act a fool when he's not doing what he's supposed to do, and my son is affected negatively. So yeah, I'm crazy. I will give him that. But I'm 100 with everything that I do. I come completely grown about every situation that I have to face. So with that being said, for as quickly as I can become crazy baby mama, I also give him props when he does what he's supposed to do. Not that you actually need accolades for doing what you're supposed to do, because I don't get any accolades for doing my job. I don't get any accolades for being a good mom. Well, I take that back. I do, because my son tells me all the time he loves me and I'm the best mommy ever. So I do. But not necessarily from him. The reason that I have no problem saying, when he is doing what he's supposed to do is because I'm an equal opportunist, and I have absolutely no problem with saying when he's not doing what he's supposed to do. And I don't mind sharing. I share with the public, so his family knows, strangers that don't know any of us know, because I don't mind making my business public to an extent, because what I'm going through at any given time is something that somebody else might be going through. And sometimes when I vent, it helps them to either see their situation for what it is, or, to go on a little venting spree of their own and deal with their stuff. For me, venting is cathartic. I talk, and once I get it out and I hear myself say it and then I've dealt with it, I can move on from it. While I'm just sitting around mad about it, that, nothing gets done, nothing changes, because he ain't going to change. So at least let me have my little temper tantrum and then go on from there. But that's not what I'm talking about today. That's not the type of crazy baby mother I'm talking about. I'm talking about the type of crazy baby mother that makes real women and mothers and caregivers and those women in a position to raise a child, whether it's their biological mother or not, look dumb with their actions. And I saw a video, and there's a guy, it's like Action Correspondence or something like that, I don't know. But he's in another relationship. He has a child from a previous relationship. His baby mother is apparently crazy, and so he solicits videos and things from other men who go through this same thing. Now, I will say that I grew up without my father. My mother and my stepfather got together when I was like 4 or 5, and he raised me into adulthood. And while our relationship is not great, that's still the man who took care of me, and he will forever get props, because not only did he take care of me, he didn't have to, because he's not my biological father, while my father did absolutely nothing. And so, I'll be forever grateful to him for that, for stepping up and taking on the responsibilities of another man who fell down on the job. So I don't have the greatest relationship with my father. I don't have a relationship at all with him. And whenever we speak, it usually turns into an argument. And so the way to avoid that, because the Bible says honor your mother and your father, whether they deserve it or not. That's implied, it's not in there. But since it's not, and I don't want to disrespect him, I just don't talk to him, and that's how I keep from cussing him out. But that's a whole other thing too. But because I didn't grow up with a father, it's imperative to me for my son to have a good relationship with his. Now, I've done everything in my power to make that happen, but at the end of the day, it's between I can't even say it's between my son and his father. It's up to his father, because right now, you know, my son's 7 years old. He ain't in charge of nothing. He don't know that, but you know. So anyway, my air freshener that fell down in my video. So anyway, I'm saying that because you have so many instances of deadbeat dads where fathers are absent from the home. Not only absent from the home, because you can be absent from the home and be a great dad, but they're absent from the home and absent from the child's life in every way possible. Physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, and financially, they are absent. And there's a lot of that going around, and it's not just in the African American community, but for some reason there is a spotlight put on the African American community. But then again, in this country, anything that's negative, they put a spotlight on us. But what I'm saying is that male or female, race unimportant. Being a deadbeat parent is an individual thing, not a race thing. Being a crazy parent is an individual thing, not a race thing. So, if you are a crazy baby mama, this is what I mean. I mean that you have a man that may not be balling, may not have a whole bunch of money, may not be just, you know, throwing money around at you like that, but is there for their kids, which is what is important. If you and him are not together anymore, he don't owe you anything but respect. And you in turn owe him that. And when I'm speaking about crazy baby mothers, but this applies either way the situation goes, whoever's the crazy party in the situation. But what I really, really hate is the number of single parents who struggle to take care of their kids, and the absent parent does nothing but lives large and lavish and broadcasts it, how they living, but don't have time for their child, don't do anything for their child. And that person is struggling so bad and would wish that they had a partner in parenting. And then you have these crazy ass parents who have that. They have a partner in parenting, but because they're not getting what they want out of the situation, then they want to use the kids as leverage and stop him from seeing them. Okay, so you've been in a relationship with a guy, y'all have a kid, things don't work out, y'all go your separate ways, but you must be still in your feelings and hung up on him, because when he moves on to someone else, you automatically got a problem with her, and that bitch can't be around your kids and this, that, and the other. No, that don't make no sense. I personally feel like once you meet her and you see, you know, what type of person she is, and y'all have come to an understanding about your child, because that is important. You don't just have your child around anybody because he wants to be around anybody. But once you have established that this person is a respectable person and it's not going to do anything to harm your child, then get over yourself. You and him are done. And as long as she respects your child and treats them right, you shouldn't have a problem with no new female that your baby daddy is with. Whether he's married to her, just dating her, or whatever. You should not have any problem with her being around your child if she is a respectable person who does nothing to harm your child. Now, if she ain't shit, and you know, and don't treat your kid right because it ain't hers, or because she don't like you, or now, yeah, then you have every reason to keep your child away. But in the situation that I'm talking about, there is not even another woman involved. There are other kids. I saw a video, and the man has his kids for 2 weeks. He has 4 kids. Not all of them apparently have the same mother. So he's made this video and made it public on Facebook Live or something like that. Either Facebook Live or YouTube Live or something. Of his baby mother acting a complete ass. Because he had his other children at his house. Now, I don't know what day of the week it is. I know that she is scheduled to come and pick up their daughter on Friday at 6 p.m. And this is not Friday at 6 p.m. That much I know. I can't tell you what day it actually is. And she is cutting a fool. I want my daughter. She didn't call the police. Call the police to his house because she wants her daughter. Now, the man has paperwork showing that the little girl is legitimized to be with him or whatever it is, legitimization papers. And he's shown them to the police officer. He's shown his ID. And he, pretty much explained to the police officer, my child's not in any danger. She's inside playing with her siblings. And my baby mother is acting a fool because things didn't go her way in court, and now she's pissed off. And he said I paid her $574 a month in child support. Immediately I thought, where does this nigga work, and can my baby daddy get a job there? So he's paying her $574 a month, and he has the kid for 2 weeks. So that sounds like to me you got money in your pocket to go out if you wanted to after your bills was paid, because she also works, but she done took the day off of work to come to his house and clown. But you got $574 in your pocket. So you can take and do what you need to do for your daughter, and then take your check, because now you ain't got to do too much this month out of your check for her, because you done got his $574. So you can take your check and treat you. But your ass ain't go to work because you want to act a fool. So I'm like, you got a free 2 weeks. What is your problem? I would kill for a free 2 weeks. I love my baby with everything in me. Sometimes I want to not see him. 2 weeks with your dad, go right on, have a ball. Not this dumbass. I want my daughter. And the police was like, look, you don't have a legitimate claim. The reason I'm out here is not because you called me to get your daughter. The reason I'm out here is because you're disturbing the peace, out here acting a fool, and I'm going to need you to get in your car and leave. And it just pissed me off. And I'm just like, I don't understand it. And I have friends. I have family members who are in these same situations where they are good men who want to be there and take care of their children. And they have to fight their baby mother at every turn just to see them, just to talk to them on the phone. And that's ignorant. And a lot of times it is because of other siblings. And I'm like, you know what? Whether you allow them to be around each other or not, it's not going to change the fact that that's their sibling and that they share a father. So get over yourself. In my opinion, anything that is done as far as co-parenting and parenting should be to the benefit of the child. So therefore, if anything is positive for the child, it should be done. Having a healthy relationship with both parents and all siblings involved is positive for the child. So why would you keep them away? And it's just like that chicken head, ignorant, oh my God, I don't even want to say hood rat, because it's not even because you hood, it's because you're stupid. That you would insert yourself and keep your child away from their father, or vice versa if that's the situation, because of how you feel. It's not about you, it's about them. And then now I see them, I know them personally, I do know some of these people who act like this, and I'm like, that shit not right. You don't do that. And they all, up on social media and bragging about they do this and they do that for their kid. Okay, it's nice to say, hey, my kid and I did this, blah, blah, blah. But don't brag about, oh, I did this for my kid. You supposed to, goddammit, it's your kid. Do what you're supposed to do, whether he does or she does or not, Do what you're supposed to do for your kid. But don't think because you're the primary custodial parent that what you have to offer is better for your child than what their absent parent. And I don't even mean absent, non-custodial, because absent and non-custodial are two totally different things. But then that non-custodial parent, because keeping them away from that parent is going to harm them just as much as, that parent being a deadbeat. It's the same effect. I don't get to be around my father, or I don't get to be around my mother, and I'm missing out on something. Same effect. So you're not doing your child any favors. And I say all the time, people, I've been criticized by friends and family. It's like, why do you continue to let your son see his father and be around him? Because, you've heard of Christmas, Easter Christians. Well, I say all the time, my son has a Christmas, Easter father. And that's not all the time. I don't want to be like he's 100% deadbeat. It's about 85. But I'll never stop him from seeing him. I never stop him from talking to him. Anything. He will call me up. Haven't seen the son in 6 months. I'm going to cuss his ass out about it. But then he's going to say, can I come get him tonight? Come on. As long as we don't have anything planned, I don't ever stop my son from seeing his father, regardless of whether I should or not. And my reason for that is, and I tell them all the time, if my child grows up to despise his father, it won't be because of anything I've done. It won't be because I turned him against his father or I talked his father down in front of him. It won't be any of it. I'm honest with my child, so he knows the situation. I don't lie about shit. He knows that ain't shit, and I ain't had to tell him because he can see for himself. But, you know, as they get older, they start to really understand. You know, Daddy said he was coming to get me, and he didn't. He said he was going to do this, and he didn't. They start to see that for themselves. But at the same time, I'm not like, oh, your daddy ain't shit. You ain't going with him because he don't do shit for you know that. And, you know, blah, blah, blah. It's all the fucking truth 99% of the time. I said 85. I probably exaggerated. But I don't feed into that, and I don't keep him away from him, because what you do in your relationship with your son is going to be based on you and your actions, not me. I never keep him away from him, because I've come to the conclusion that if things continue to go like they have for majority of his life, then he's not going to want to have anything to do with his father. It's not going to be because of anything that I've done. It's going to be because this is his father's character that he's seen, and it's not something he wants to be involved with or have any part of. And that's on him. But if you're a crazy baby mother and you do everything in your power to keep a good man from his kid, then you deserve every hardship you have in life when it comes to that kid, because you have help and you showing your ass off. And then, like, I got cousins who go above and beyond the Call of Duty. But out of their sense of responsibility, not because they're on child support or because they took uptown or nothing like that, just because they're men who take care of their kids. And I have seen their baby mothers go uptown and put them on paper because they feel some type of way, and then be mad because he was giving you more before than what the state said, and now he ain't giving you no extra because he pissed that you did that when you had it made from the beginning. I don't understand. I be just like, these chicks is crazy. So crazy baby mothers is my topic. So I want to know what y'all think about mothers who would keep their children away from the fathers because they don't have a good relationship with the father, and vice versa. What are your opinions here at T's Corner? Sound off.